At the end of this video, you'll know about the most common credit reporting errors. Hi, I'm Consumer Protection Attorney Bill Clanton. I've helped hundreds of consumers deal with inaccurate credit reporting, debt collection harassment, and other consumer-related matters. Let's get started. The most common credit reporting errors, and there's always variations on these, but here they are. When you get your credit report, it's important you check out the personal information, addresses, names, social security numbers. Sometimes you will have multiple social security numbers on your credit report. Why in the world would you have multiple social security numbers on your credit report? It doesn't make sense. If you see that, you have to dispute it. That is a red flag for identity theft or a mixed file. Other personal information, addresses, phone numbers, if they don't belong to you or are no longer valid, dispute them. Account details. The details of your account can be completely haywire on a credit report. The date of first delinquency is important to check. The balances are important to check. The payment history is especially important to check. All that stuff should be accurate because all those things can affect your credit score. So if you see any problems with the account details, dispute them. Mistaken information. If there's information that's just plain wrong in there, accounts that don't belong to you, places you haven't worked before, this is very common. Mistaken information. There's estimates that half of all credit reports have some mistaken information, and that 20% of them have serious mistakes. So that's every other person, or 1 in 5 people who have mistakes, not just little mistakes, but serious mistakes on their credit report. Accounts appearing closed by the lender. This is a problem. Look at the accounts and the account details closely, because if an account appears to be closed that's open, you should be getting credit for your payments and you're honoring your obligation. That would improve your credit score. But if it appears as closed, that could be damaging your credit score. So look out for accounts that appear closed when they should be open. Account reporting errors. It's incredible what I've seen in credit reports. Accounts included in bankruptcy when a person has never filed bankruptcy. Credit cards that are reported as mortgage debts. It's insane. The list goes on. Account reporting errors are the most common types of errors because they can affect your credit score, or they can report completely false information about you that could affect you in all kinds of ways. So again, account reporting errors, mistaken information, accounts appearing closed, all things to look out for on your credit report. Debts older than 7 years. When a debt is more than 7 years old from the date of first delinquency, it's supposed to fall off your credit report. If a debt is appearing on your credit report and that debt is more than 7 years old, then you've got something you can dispute and the credit bureau should take it off. Now, the date of first delinquency is not the charge-off date. It's the date that you first were delinquent on that account. That means if a credit card bill came in for $1,000 and you paid $500 in January and they didn't charge it off till October, well, the date of first delinquency is January, and you're measuring 7 years from January, not 7 years from October. So it's important, if you're expecting an account to drop off, check the date of first delinquency and make sure it's correct. Debts from ex-spouses or other family members with the same name. This can be a real problem. If you live with your father or son, or you live with your mother or your daughter, and you have the same or similar names, your files can become mixed. That means the other person's information will appear on your report as if it is yours. The credit bureaus used to think that, and consumers used to think that this only happened when you had similar birthdays or similar social security numbers, because the ways those are matched. but addresses and names are an important matching factor at the credit bureaus. So if your name is similar or exactly the same as somebody else, and you live in the same house or on the same street, there's a good chance that the information on your credit report that you don't recognize is theirs. This is a serious problem and requires a number of disputes to correct and can have a very serious impact on your credit score. So these are the most common credit reporting errors. The ways to correct credit errors, the only way to correct it is to dispute it. So if you need help disputing it or need more information, give us a call. Thank you for watching this video. And if we can be of any assistance, please call.